Hey guys, it is Saturday, January 11th, 2025, and I'm back with some free VST plugins to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. We are continuing the month of January 2025 themed with free VST plugins, 3 VST instrument plugins that has medium to large preset libraries. So we're looking for something with a decent amount of sound options. So let's jump right into it, guys. The free VSTs for today are as follows. First up here we have Analog Lab Player. This is from Arturia, from their analog series. This one is pretty straightforward. They basically give you a sampling of the full version of this product, and they give you a couple of tastes of different presets from that library, from different categories within that library, the default factory library from the paid version. So it has all the usual features as far as the interface is concerned. Mac and PC compatible, VST3, it should have AAX, AU, all that good stuff. As far as controls, they limit your control. So if you want full control over every preset, be able to tweak all the parameters, that's when you gotta shell out the money for the full version. So this one just gives you very minimal control, but it's still some control over timbre and some effects here. So depending on the preset that you choose, the options will be different that you're gonna see. We're gonna look at the live version of it in my DAW in a minute, but let me just get through the list first. So that's Analog Lab Player from Arturia. Next up we have AAS Player, aka Swatches. I don't know what to call it. It's one or the other. This is from Applied Acoustic System. Once again, it's their player. They have the full version where you have access to all the controls. Otherwise, this one gives you no controls. All you can do is flip through the presets. They give you a lot of presets. One thing I don't like about this one is the menu structure is a little bit weird. So you could be like scrolling for a while trying to find what you're looking for or trying to find something. But they have some amazing guitar options in there, depending on what you're looking for. But they have a lot of guitar options. They're in like a bunch of categories where they give you guitars that are playing certain patterns and just give you some extra articulation in addition to just playing it note by note. Some strumming options, nothing amazing, but still very useful if you know what you're doing. But they give you a lot of different options, different sounds when it comes to the guitar and effects on the guitars. Otherwise, a lot of synth sounds, keyboard sounds. It also has a lot of great ARPs in here, arpeggiated sounds. So it's a cool one to have. I use it a lot when I'm looking for sounds. I just don't like the unorganized menu because I tend to spend way more time searching for stuff because everything is just, there's no rhyme or reason to the order and the structure. The only thing that has somewhat of a structure is the guitars, but it's like you'll see a bunch of random sounds, then you get to a section where there's a couple of guitars and they're all within the same category. You'll see in a minute. Next up, we have, now this is not from the theme, this is just new VSTs that released very recently. I think this is like a day or two ago. So we have Poor Tech from Analog Obsession. This is a play on Pultec, the Pultec EQ, very famous, legendary hardware device. I don't know why Analog Lab is doing this because they already have a Pultec emulation called Rare, and they have Rare SE. One is mono, one is stereo, and it's pretty much this. So, matter of fact, let's go to the site and go to equalization. Let's go here. So we have Poor Tech that just came out, which is, I guess, the poor man's Pultec. Great, clever. Then let's see if they have it here. If they don't have it here, then I'm gonna go elsewhere and find it. Oh, they don't have it here. So now I'm gonna have to go to their Patreon. But my point is they already have a pretty decent Pultec emulation. So the question is, why are we doing this? Interesting. All right, let's go site. Let's go. Bear with me, guys. Give me a second here. Let me just work through this. Here and go to here. And if we scroll for a bit, we will run into it. There you go. So right here, this is the stereo version, the Rare SE, and then down here is the mono version, Rare. Pultec emulation to the T. So why are they doing this again? I don't know, but they are. Anyway, moving right along. So it's an EQ. It has no oversampling, which is weird because usually they do, but pretty much Pultec EQ. Are they adding any kind of saturation? I don't know. Let's see what it says here. They're saying it uses a Fairchild style old line amp to amplify signal after passive EQ. Okay, got it. They could have just added that function to Rare. I don't know. I think it's a bit much, but it's here. Poor Tech, guys. Grab it. It's resizable, Mac and PC compatible, all that good stuff. Next up, new this week, well, not this week, but recently new, is the Anna Matrix. Not to be confused with the movie Anna Matrix. This is the Anna Matrix Lite from Analogy. And this one is cool. I haven't tried it out yet. I've seen a bunch of people talk about it online. I kind of poked around very briefly. It doesn't have a lot of presets, but it's supposed to have a very warm vintage sound because they sampled some real gear to create it. So, Anna Matrix Lite. That is it for the plugins for today. Let's look at it real quick in my DAW. Okay. So, Analog Lab. Player or Analog Lab Play. So you can just resize it like that. This is what the menu looks like. If you just scroll through the whole menu, it looks like a lot, but it's not really a lot. It's decent. It's medium. When you go through the categories and kind of break it down, then EP, all that good stuff. Electric. you guys get the point. Check it out. They got leads. They have all that good stuff. I love the fact that it has categories because I won't waste my time looking around. Next up, let's look at the AAS swatches. So this is what I was saying about this menu system. I think this first thing might be some kind of an ARP. Yep. And then we got a saw. Pattern. Pattern, more ARP. A lot of ARPs. Arpeggiated. Aftermath. I don't know what that is. This is an ARP. Chum. And then down here, you'll see this is all one guitar and they have different variations of it in loop mode. And then they'll have where you can strum chords, and then they have the single note. So then you'll be going through a bunch of, they have like a ton of presets just with that guitar. And then you'll get to more random stuff. Then there's random orchestra stuff. I've never tested out their orchestra stuff before. That's orchestra. That's weird. Interesting. I didn't know that was there. Interesting. But then you'll get back to another guitar. So it'll say Blue Rhythms. And then all of this is that guitar. And they'll have the loop and the chord and the key version with all these different effects. Wah, tight EQ, chorus. And then you'll be back out of that category, going through some random stuff, random stuff, random stuff. And then you run back into another guitar. So, very weird, just random way of laying this thing out. More guitars here. Bad thing. Interesting. All right, that's enough, guys. Check it out for yourself. Let's see what's going on with this Animatrix. Yeah, this is the preset list. Not that long. This is nice. I like that. Interesting. And Portec. This is pretty much it. I think this thing right here dials in that amp that they're talking about, whatever amp system they programmed into it. So that's pretty much it, guys. The link is in the description. It'll take you to this blog page where you can check out the links corresponding to each plugin. If you're interested in downloading it, go there. Also, at the end of that blog post, my social media links are there if you're interested. Also, check out the link in the description for my video series called PC Specs and how it relates to music production. If you're looking to understand how your computer works along with your DAW, how that all works with the internal parts of your computer to help you produce music smoothly without any issues, any distractions, clicks, pops, audio dropouts, freezing, crashing, any of those things. If you're having those issues, check out that series. It'll help you understand why that's happening. And if you're looking to upgrade your system, get a new system for music production, a new computer, a laptop for music production, it'll help you understand what you need to pay attention to as far as specs. That's going to suit your workload and your workflow and your budget, and where you need to basically focus your money as far as what specs are important to you and what you do. There's also a link in the description for a growing playlist for these videos that I do multiple times a week. If you're looking for more free VST plugins, check out that growing playlist. There's over like 355 videos there. If you're looking for more free VST plugins, 100% free. Also, I'm about to drop in about 10 minutes my latest video for my new series that I started. This is going to be week 2, my 52 weeks of Reaper series that I started last week. Every week I'll be diving into a feature into the Reaper DAW to kind of basically highlight some of the key features, the features that I think are key in Reaper. I got 52 of them. I actually have more than 52, but it'll be 52. Every week I'll be diving into a new one. So that video will be dropping every Saturday. Today's Saturday, so it's dropping real soon. All right, guys, check back next week as we continue the month of January 2025 themed with free VST instruments with medium to large preset libraries. Until then, guys, as always, you will see me in the next video.